Alright, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, the greatest show on earth, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. Comment anything. If you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it's in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. It's 10 measly ass bucks a month, and we'd love to have you in it. And lastly, if you want access to tools I use every single day, Smart Stake, Outlier, Split Lab, some of the best sports betting tools there are, they're in the pinned comment and description of all my videos. And if you want access to Novig, it's a betting exchange, it's a prediction market. It's the only book I use at this point. I'm tired. I don't see any point to pay the books money for anything. They charge you to use their platform. Novig, you're betting versus me. We're not. Why the fuck we need a middleman when we can just bet each other? We don't need. What the hell? We got to pay them to make a bet with each other? That's stupid. Use the exchange, guys. Code Too Easy 25. If you purchase 25, you'll get 25 free. If you're gonna make $25 worth of bets today, use Novig and they'll match it. Okay, guys. To review yesterday, 2 wins, 4 losses. I let you guys down. I was very, very confident yesterday. I overbet. I was so confident yesterday. I thought I loved the reads. I loved the charts. I loved everything about it, and nothing went my way. 2 wins, 4 losses. One of the worst days I've had probably in a month, and I am not being exaggerating. You guys can go back and fact check me on that. I have not had a 2-bet negative day in a long ass time. I've had even days and 1-bet negative days, but 2 bets negative, this shit felt foreign to me at this point. It sucked, man. Just couldn't get shit right. Kings finally shit the bed. What can you do? We got to bounce back today. It's Monday. I like some of these charts and some of these games, so feeling pretty good. Hopefully we get some get back. Anyways, let's get into it. Look at a bad beat from yesterday. This was posted in Discord by Tighten Up in the Discord. There were some other bad beats, some really pretty brutal ones. Gregory J took a bad one. Slime took a bad one. Big Triple took a couple. He's been on the show a lot. But this was posted by Tighten Up, and he just needed Puka for 60 yards. He got 56. Like, stretch your arm out, bitch. Go like this. You can't get me 60? That should have been a free. This slip should have been free by any means. It was really sweat-free. Puka. In a close postseason game, he gets 56. That's crazy, man. Rough beat. As far as the big winner from yesterday, I selected this because this was posted by Red Slinger 88. Noah Clowney plus 900 to receive 8 boards. He shared this for everybody to see. That's a damn good bet. I don't know where the read came from or how you got there. He shared it. He seemed confident about it, and he cracked their ass on a plus 900 straight. I love bets like that. Y'all know I'm not big on parlays. I love bets like this. Little plus 900 straight up and cracked it. Good bet, man. Congratulations. Thanks for sharing that, sir. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start with props, then we'll review the slate. We got a pretty decent NBA slate, and then I'll get you guys out of here. Props, I did pretty good yesterday. I'm sure you guys know who I'm on today. Yesterday was Jamal Murray day. We took his under rebounds and assists. We cashed, of course. Today, he's back. Joel Embiid, under 20.5 rebounds and assists. You might be able to get a 13.5 later. They don't have his under on a lot of books yet. You might be able to get a 13.5 a little bit later on. I don't know when they're going to release it. Right now, they only have 12.5 everywhere. Look, Hard Rock has it at plus 100. BetMGM has it plus 100. I would snatch this shit up immediately. The dude, he does not get rebounds and assists. Like, it's the free. It's probably my most profitable bet of the season is just taking him and Jamal Murray under their rebounds and assists. I'm obviously playing this. Next one. Victoria Wembanyama under 3.5 assists. Look, Novig has it at minus 140. The rec books are minus 180. What I think's happening is a lot of the sharps are on his over 2.5 assists, so it looks like they're hedging on Novig with a minus 140. I will gladly take their hedge bet. It's a great bet. It's the under. Look, if they're going to give us a 140 because they're playing the over, what happens is a lot of the sharps are on over 2.5 at like minus 120. Then they'll take the under 3.5 at minus 140 or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't do a lot of arbs or hedge bets, but they're basically giving us a 140 because they're also on the over 2.5. And if they hit the middle, then you cash both, which might be something to consider looking at. Middle bets aren't bad. If he finishes with 3, you'd cash both. Maybe something to take a shot on because they really like his 3, and I like his 3 number as well. He's good for 3 assists, not good for 4, and good for over 2.5. So this is a weird line. You're getting a minus 140. I'm going to play it. As far as the sharps, Victor Wembanyama over 2.5 assists. Like I said, they're all over that. So if they're on the over, then they take the under at minus 240. You know, it's like a hedge, arbitrage, middle bet, angle. I don't fucking know. Chet Holmgren over 28.5 PRA. The guy's been balling. I do like that play. Quentin Post over 3.5 boards. Keontae George over 3.5 rebounds. And Joel Embiid over 26.5 points. I do like Joel Embiid's over 26.5 points. He don't get them rebounds and assists. He likes to score. As far as main lines, Jazz straight up on the money line, taking some big ass bets. Over 233.5 in the Thunder Cavs. Dallas Mavs plus 360. Denver Nuggets plus 142. And then the under 241 in the Jazz and Spurs. These are the most bet straight lines coming in from the Sharps as of now. So main lines are Jazz, Mavs, and Nuggets. I know y'all like the main lines. Y'all don't fuck with totals. So Jazz, Mavs, and Nuggets. Okay, guys. It's time for the greatest bounce back in the history of sports betting history. It's time to paint a picture. Call me Trice of Picasso. Get an absolute bag. Dissected and crack these folks. First game. Bucks versus the Hawks. Guys, look. These teams are relatively even. They both have major offensive field goal shooting advantages. Hawks are a bit better at defending the three, but the Hawks right now, in my opinion, one of the worst teams in the league. They look like the Lakers. The Hawks and the Lakers right now, their fall offs are fucking horrendous to even watch. So what am I gonna ask? What? Hold on. All right, so Bucks plus 2.5. Taking a look at this. My bad, guys. I got a text. I took my whole concentration away. Okay. Where I'm at with this one is I permanently fade the Hawks any chance I get. I gotta put my phone as I don't see it. My bad. I be getting all over the place. I insta-fade the Hawks any chance I get. I'm going to take the Bucks plus the 2.5. It just is what it is. The Hawks right now are unbackable, kind of like the Lakers. If I see a team who's okay, plus points first them, I'm taking it. Chart's ugly, it's stale, it's up, it's down, it's all over the place. But yeah, give me the Bucks plus 2.5. Next game, Thunder versus the Cavs. Okay, guys. So for this one, what to do. I struggle with this one a lot, guys. I don't think the Thunder can beat the Cavs by the 6.5, but the chart is really pushing towards the Thunder. What I mean by this, if we go here, OKC minus 6.5, and we look at the chart. So on this picture right here, you see it was kind of stale at the plus 101. It opened at 102, went up, went down, and then it was like plus 101 is where it was at. So there wasn't much movement. Upon checking right now, this is currently down to minus 102. So you see even more money coming towards the Thunder, and I think it's going to continue in that direction. These teams, it's hard to cap because the Cavs look like the best or the worst team. Thunder have not been covering many spreads, especially on the road. So I'm kind of torn, but I do like what the chart's doing. I think the Thunder are the better team. If the Cavs come out and play like that super superior ball they play, no one's going to beat them. It is what it is. But if they don't have an elite day, I think the Thunder can cover 6.5 points. So give me the Thunder laying the points. Next game, Clippers plus the Wizards. All right, guys. So we got the Clippers laying 7.5 versus the Wizards. This chart not giving us a whole lot of data here. It's kind of all over the place. Again, just to show you guys the odd discrepancy, like Novig is at plus 106. FanDuel's minus 104. Pinnacle's like minus 102. No reason to pay these books to use their platform, guys. When you can get a price like this on Novig, it would just be crazy. So if you're going to place it on Novig, obviously. I went ahead and snatched it up. I'm going to be on the Clippers minus the 7.5 points. I just think they're playing really good ball right now, and the Wizards are terrible. Clippers been good to us lately. I see no reason not to back them. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to play no games with it. Just go ahead and give me the Clippers. Next game, Knicks versus the Mavs. My wife gonna text me. This was distracting me, so y'all can understand. I'm sitting here, and I get this text. Are you gonna ask me to be your dream today? I said, what? She knows I'm recording right now, working. I said, what? She says, it's Martin Luther King Day. You don't want to ask me to be your dream. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I gotta keep my phone upside down when I do this. So like, what is she talking about? Anyways, Mavs versus the Knicks. Okay, let's lock back in. I'm going to be on the Knicks minus the 10.5 points, and it's not my favorite play. However, the Mavs are apparently just riddled with fucking injuries and beat to death. Knicks, they're janky as hell. I never feel good betting the Knicks. I never feel good putting a cent of my hard-earned money on them. But they do have defensive advantage. They do have an offensive advantage. I don't like the big spreads versus teams who stop the three-point ball well, though. And the Mavs are one of the best three-point defending teams in the league. So I don't love this play, but again, these injuries are going to play a big part. I think that's why the line is what it is. And if you look at the chart, 104 is now down to plus 100. So it is dropping. Let me see if we've had any movement recently since I'm a little bit early. Has this chart moved any better? Nope. Now it's sitting at plus 100. So, I mean, you got 4 cents of movement downwards. It's all over the place. FanDuel's down at minus 105. Novig's the best price as always. Use it. Code too easy. Stop paying the books. They're fucking you. We do the fucking. Look, give me the Knicks minus the 10.5. I got it on Novig. Great price. Next game. Jazz versus the Spurs. Jazz are getting 16.5 points here. That is insane. I've said this a lot, and it's something I've learned over time from betting the NBA. Anytime there is a massive spread and a really high total, be cautious. Be cautious because if the game is not close, the chance it goes over a high total is next to none. If the Spurs are to win by 16.5, the chance this game goes over 241.5 is almost non-existent because for a game to have that many points, it's usually going to be close competitive with fouls late and then free throws late. If you think the game's not even going to be competitive, the winning team is slowing the pace at the second half and just kind of like absorbing the clock so they don't have to tire out their players, hurt their players, bench players coming in. So cautious, big spreads and high totals. You usually want to take the under. So for me, guys, without picking a side here, obviously I'd lean, I don't know where I'd lean, maybe the Spurs. 16.5 I wouldn't touch. I'm on the under 241.5. The chart's disgusting. Not much there. It's stale as hell. Look, big spreads, high totals, cautious. You almost always want to take the under. That's where I'm at. Under 241.5 for me. Next game, Pacers and the 76ers. So, for this one, I'm doing something different. When I took a look at this, look, I think the 76ers can cover 8.5. They are a much better defensive team, pretty good on offense. They do have that three-point metric got way so heavy, and the Pacers, again, like the Mavs, one of the best teams to stop in that three ball. So I don't like big spreads. 8.5 is kind of a lot, but the 76ers have looked great. Joel Embiid's predicted to put up like 25. How do the Pacers keep this close? You know, looking at the charts, FanDuel down at 106, Novig's up at 101 with Pinnacle, so Novig and the Sharp Book are just in a line on where the price should be. Not any good movement. There's no good read. It's pretty stale. Just trying to give you guys price ideas. Look, for me, guys, I don't know if 76ers cover this spread because I think it should be more. I think there's a reason it's only 8.5, but I am almost certain they win this game. So I did something I usually don't do. I took the 76ers on the money line and I parlayed it with the Suns on the money line. I got like a minus 140. I think it's free money. I think the Suns win. Of course I do. I think the 76ers win. Of course I do. I think it's one of the freest parlays we'll ever place. I just parlayed the two, got like a minus 140, and I bet it. That's where I'm going to be at, guys. So 76ers money line in this one, parlayed with the Suns money line in this one. If you want my lean, I lean the 76ers to cover the spread, and I lean the Suns to cover the spread, but these teams in these 8.5 scare me a little bit. I like the money lines a lot. You can parlay. 76ers will win. Suns will win. Parlay them and go about your day. Don't even worry about betting these straight up. The Suns minus 106 overnight did drop down to minus 115. Now we're at minus 111. So it's pretty good movement. If you want to play the Suns straight up on the spread, I get it. I've been watching the Suns a lot lately though, and they always look like it's hard for them to score. They make me nervous. So I'm not taking spreads. Suns money line, 76ers money line parlayed. Next game, Celtics versus the Pistons. I'm going to lay the juice here and take the Pistons on the money line. I think these teams are relatively even. Obviously, I think the Pistons have some rebound and in the paint advantages. I think that's what's going to cause them to slightly win this game. I think it's close and competitive with the Pistons coming out on top. Chart has moved against the Celtics also. Celtics took most of the money at 3.5. It went 117 to 113 to 111 to 102, and now it's back down to 108-ish. Let me see if we got any late movement coming in here real quick before I finalize this. It is currently at minus 108. So, you know, this price has gone up. It's actually shooting up to 106 right now. So it's the price. If this chart keeps going up like this for the Celtics, then the Pistons chart is going down. It's an opposite and equal reaction on these charts, bitch. Yeah, like Einstein said. So, yeah, give me the Pistons, but not the spread. I don't want to be greedy. Just give me the money line. Last game of the night, Heat versus the Warriors. This is my least favorite play of the day, and I almost faded it because I don't believe in fading the Warriors at home. They have paid almost every single time I bet them at home, but this is a beautiful chart. Miami plus the points, 111 to 106 to 102 to minus 102 to minus 104. This chart is beautiful. No way to fade this chart unless you like getting lubed up and penetrated. Chart's just too good to fade, man. I wish I could. I can't. I'm going to take the Heat plus the points. I haven't bet this one yet. I might end up just fading it because I don't want to be on the other side of the Warriors at home. If you choose to fade this, I completely understand. For now, give me the Heat. If I do fade it, I'll announce it in the Discord. All right, guys, that's all for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get out of here. Have a bounce back day. Get a bag. Let's crack these folks.